He was like, everybody who gets these shoes, you get to go in the house. But I'm thinking you could just go in the house if you want to, but everybody can't go in the house. They're literally selectively.
You know what's crazy about that statement she just made? So basically what she's saying is his son is walking outside the parties, like recruiting females. Like, I think my dad will like her. I think my dad will like her. I think my dad will like her. Like, all y'all niggas is in that bitch freaked out, bro.
We getting money, man. Fuck all that hating shit.
Alright, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave. You know what I'm saying? Happy belated, you know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas. If y'all celebrate Christmas, you know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all don't, but if you do, Merry Christmas. It's the day after Christmas. It's the 26th. Shout out to my TT and my nephew, because it's their birthday today. But regardless of that, we gonna be reacting today to my night at P. Diddy's Freak Off. And I think her name is Tiana. This comes from the Soft White Underbelly, you know what I'm saying? Slowly starting to become my favorite channel on YouTube, because they got a lot of interesting shit on here. And I'm gonna apologize to y'all, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been reacting to a couple videos off, you know what I'm saying, off camera, and it's a lot of interesting shit on here. But I ain't gonna say too much more, you know what I'm saying? I'm late. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't uploading in a minute. I've been busy, but I ain't gonna hold it up no more longer. I ain't gonna yap no more longer. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like. You know what I'm saying? Join the community, subscribe, follow me on all my social medias. They're in the description. And without further ado, man, let's get to it, bro. Oh, fucking up the swag. Hold on. There we go. All right.
In a world where algorithms and financial incentives dictate the information we see, it's easy for important stories to slip through the cracks. This is powerful because it can heavily influence and divide public opinion. Much of what I do on Soft White Underbelly is about digging deeper and trying to see beyond our own biases. And this is why Ground News is a perfect fit for my channel. On any given news story, their app and website combine like where it may be new.
Sorry about
subscribe
that,
to this channel. Thank you for watching. It was December of 22.
Oh yeah, about to be 23.
December of 22, you were here. We did our first interview.
Man, damn.
You were just some girl that I met through a friend.
Right.
And you were doing this interview, and you mentioned something about...
Y'all can drink off me, bro. I don't be doing nothing.
I accidentally mentioned it too. Like it slipped out.
About P. Diddy.
About P. Diddy.
You went to one of his parties.
Yeah. Crazy party.
And
no disrespect. No disrespect. I'm trying to get into the story. But did you do this on purpose? Like, did she... Am I tweaking, or is her like eyebrow? One is higher than the other one. Am I tweaking? Y'all let me know. Look at her eyebrow real quick. Or maybe is it her facial expression? Like maybe that's the way she got her eyes raised up. But her shit look like it's like... Or am I tweaking?
he's in the news now because of all the scandal.
And they didn't believe me. But when it started coming out, people were like mentioning me like, you were telling the truth about it. And I'm like, duh, I'm not gonna lie about something like that. And I kind of like tried to briefly talk about it because I knew it wasn't gonna seem true because it was just too much. It was too
crazy.
many. It was too crazy. People were gonna think that I was just lying. It had like a lot of people involved, celebrities and stuff. So I was trying to be real vague about it. But that party traumatized me.
How did you get invited to it?
By being with a prince that I met in LA. He lived in Glendale, California. And, you know, long story short, I got out of this crazy little contract and I was looking for somebody to invest in me. And I knew somebody who knew somebody that was like, I want to introduce you to a prince. He know a lot of celebrities, producers and stuff. So I never put two and two together that this prince knew P. Diddy as the producer.
And you say a prince. Prince of what?
He was a Arabian prince.
Really?
Yes. And he really was a prince for real. But I wasn't worried about him being a prince. I was worried about who he actually knew. So when he invited me to He met me. He said, I want to invite you tomorrow to Music Ultra Week, whatever. And it's like an event, Ultra Music Week. It's like an event for like 2 weeks where people party, including P. Diddy. And they party at Club Live. They party at like just in South Beach, Star Island, like where P. Diddy stays or throw his freak offs at. And I never knew.
Why the fuck do I look like I'm so far away? Hold on, y'all. I look mad far. There we go. That should be better.
Knew that we were gonna go there because I was there for 2 weeks and I knew it was something fishy. He kept saying, I got a surprise for you. I'm like, but I'm only supposed to stay for 2 weeks and I'm here longer than 2 weeks. And it was almost a month. It was basically a month by then. And he was like, no, because I just want you to meet one special person. So he ended up telling me, like, when we went to Club Live, he was like, guess where we're going tonight? I'm like, where? He's like, to P. Diddy's house. I'm like, oh, really?
I'm Jennifer
He
Garner,
said that like it was
and I'm
supposed to be
teaming up with
fire.
Save the Children to build a better world for kids.
He told her that
In
like
the
it's
US and
lit.
around-
I'm like, that's crazy
Disrespect,
because
man.
I hear a lot about P. Diddy, and I'm like, his house for what? Like, to go sing? He's like, no, he's throwing this wild party, da-da-da. I'm like, oh, okay. So we went from Club Live. It ended at like, the clubs end at like 3 or 4 and not 2 like how out here is. So we waited around the mansion, the Prince's mansion, for about an hour. And then as soon as 6:30 hit, we went. We all got in the car, like a big
Oh,
Uber.
Mercy got it on a
and,
snap.
me and all the other girls. Now, mind you, I'm the only black girl. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm about to meet P. Diddy. Oh, you know, like, I'm probably going to have to sing for him. Da-da-da.
Go ahead and sing, all right.
I just tried to, like, keep my composure. So we get there.
Don't look at me like that, y'all. Come on,
That's
man.
when
We
stuff
all
got
heard the
weird.
stories about Diddy.
And that's why they lock up our phones, because they know what we see in there, you know, it's he can get in trouble, like right now. So basically, we arrived, security guard patted us down. They put our phone in this little bubble case. So the bubble case is closed. They can't get unlocked until we walk out. So as we're in there, the only way of us taking any type of pictures is if we get in the photo booth. He has like a Teen Love photo booth or whatever. Take like 4 pictures. So I, you know, got pictures. I still got everything in my Snap too, like of the photos, everything. That's all you could get. So I'm walking around or whatever. So one of his sons, I'm not gonna tell you which one, but it
The
was
one that
like
looked like him?
recruiting like whoever they wanted to
For
go
sure, the
inside the
one that
house.
looked
'Cause
like
the freak off is inside the house and in the backyard. So
freak
you
off
have the
is crazy.
pool, and they're playing loud house music. Like,
You know what's crazy about that? Like what's the definition of a freak off? Like, for real, like, what defines a freak off? You feel me? Like, what does that mean, bro? Like a freak off?
the house music, it makes you feel kind of woozy, first of all, because it's like a rave or something. Dun, 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 and it's real loud, so you can't really see nothing, but you're seeing everybody like walking around drunk, hopping around. It's still 7 a.m. So the sun is like coming up, and people are walking around naked, period. Let's get into it. They're walking around naked already, and they're in the pool skinny dipping, and they're drinking mimosas in the pool, but then it's like a waitress walking around giving people drinks, just passing people drinks, you know, and people are just taking them. Me, I don't drink like that, but I'm like an occasional drinker. Like, I'll drink if we're partying or whatever,
Type
just
shit.
for that occasion. So, because people are going to keep saying, drink, drink, drink. But I didn't take a sip
So
a
you
drink
get peer
of a drink yet.
pressured.
But I just had it in my hand. So one of the sons
It's a
see
damn
me
shame.
walking. Mind you, I'm with other girls, but we split up. So I was walking with one girl. She's a Puerto Rican girl. So P. Diddy's son was like, you. And I'm like, me or her? And then he was like, no, you. Come here. So I went to him,
Own
and
that.
he gave me some shoes. So these shoes was like some terry cloth, like robe shoes, white shoes. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these? He was like, go in the house with these. He was like, everybody who gets these shoes, you get to go in the house. But I'm thinking you could just go in the house if you want to, but everybody
Bro, you
can't
know
go in the
what's
house. They're literally
crazy?
selectively.
You know what's crazy about that statement she just made? So basically what she's saying is his son is walking outside the parties, like recruiting females. Like, I think my dad will like her. I think my dad will like her. I think my dad will like her. Like, all y'all niggas is in that bitch freaked out, bro. That's nuts. So, like, that freaky shit wasn't like, they ain't like gradually, you know what I'm saying, develop that shit. They was born like freaked out. That's crazy as hell.
Picking who they want. So I'm like, well, what about my friend? He was like, no, only you. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm holding the shoes. I'm walking around. You know, I'm a good loyal friend. I'm not going to go inside a house where they said my friend can't go. So we just walking around mingling.
Type
But we
shit.
tripping out, looking at everybody like they off everything smoking and jumping around like hooligans. And so I seen P. Diddy or whatever, and I seen him with the Prince. I'm not going to say what he was doing, but something really, I get real nervous. Something real crazy because I don't like to really expose people. I could talk about me, but when it's about like me, my family, because it's us.
Nah, don't pull that, bro.
But
You
when it's
already
other
here, bro.
people,
You already
bro,
here. You already
doing
here.
something real sexual. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Say it.
So that we could see and so that we can get turned on. Okay, so he's doing something with himself, and I'm like, girl, do you see him? She's like, yes, but mind you, we're screaming like, girl, do you see him? Oh my God, because of the music. And I'm just like, whatever. Then he starts to act like really obnoxious, like, I'm the king of the world, jumping around, doing all
Sound
this
like
stuff. So
Diddy.
I'm like,
I
okay,
ain't
that's
gonna lie.
regular P.
That
Diddy
sounds-
shit. But what got
That
me
sounds
was
like Diddy.
how he walked up to me and was like, why are you not in the house? And I'm like, what do you mean? He like, how are you enjoying my house? So we had a little talk or whatever. He started talking about all these things. Oh yeah, you're the one that, you know, I seen was telling me about the Prince. He's like, oh yeah,
We
it's
just
very
name
nice to
dropped,
meet
sweetheart.
you. Like your life is not gonna be the same. Da 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 da. We started talking about going to Cuba. Are you going to Cuba with us? I'm like, what? And that's the thing. I didn't really know about this. So this is when I start asking around or whatever. I said that in the last interview. But to get to the point, I ended up going in the house because he was on me like, go in that house. I'm like, okay. Then the person that he was dating at that time, we're not going to
Carisha?
say her name, but we all know, she came and was like looking at him like, what are you doing? Because he was talking to me for too long. So she came to like rub on his shoulders or whatever, and he just pushed her. And I'm looking
Damn.
like real uncomfortable, like, oh, I know what this is about. I don't want to be in the middle of there, whatever. So that's what made me go into the house because I'm like, okay, let me just go in the house. So I told my friend, like, wait right here, girl, let me just put on these shoes, see what this house is about. Walk up in there. I don't judge people because at the time I was just smoking weed. But you know when people are out of their mind and you know when people, you know what you don't want to be a part of. And it's just like I'm seeing stuff that you see on the movies. This corner, this got going on. This corner, they over here doing this. This corner, they over there having sex. This corner, I'm just going to say, because I don't know what I can say because I'm not trying to be incriminating myself, but they were dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies.
Like what?
Little
Little
people,
what?
okay? We're not going to say what type of little people, but like a fetish. And I'm looking like, what are they doing here?
Hold on,
Like
hold
dressed
on, hold on,
up,
hold
little.
All right, I'm back, y'all. Did she just say? Hold on.
Like what?
Little people, okay? We're not going to say what type of little people, but like a fetish. And I'm looking like, what are they doing here? Like dressed up, little red lipstick, like they weren't supposed to be there.
Is she saying? Is she trying to say? Oh, okay. I get what she putting down now. Oh my God, I thought she was finna say there was actual like little people as in midgets. I was finna say, oh my God, not only is Diddy like crazy, like overly freaky, this nigga got a midget fetish too. But she mean like, which is worse, but still, she mean like children. I think that's what she's trying to say, cause she's saying, oh, they shouldn't be here. So I think she means children.
But I'm just looking like maybe it's some type of production going on. But why would they be at this party at 7 o'clock in the morning with grown people? Like, why would they
7
be
o'clock
here?
in the
So I was
morning.
just like, okay, whatever. Like, but then when I'm looking in this corner, this person laid out, and I'm looking like, what's going on? Then I'm seeing like Instagram models or whatever. I'm like, oh, hey. So I'm kind of getting distracted, feeling like kind of comfortable. Like, she's here? Oh my gosh, she's here. And then I see P. Diddy, you know, walking through the house like with his eyes on me. Like, you know, like, is this, you know, you see, like, are you agreeing with this? And I don't. Now, mind you, I still got my friend out there. So I walked out of the house and I'm telling her, like, oh my God, bitch. Like, this is, oh my God, she like for real? But I'm just like, I'm not even tripping. Like, oh, well, like, this nigga's weird. Like, you know, so I'm really looking at the situation like, I don't even want to be involved in this type of stuff because once I see something, I can't get it out of my mind.
All right. Soft white underbelly. I fuck with y'all, but what's up with y'all? Why do we just pan down this whole lady body? What is this?
I'm like a hypochondriac. Like, I keep on having
Who
flashbacks
edited
about
this?
it. So, whatever. So, of course, I come out, and then here he goes again. And another rapper, well-known rapper, comes and starts feeling on me like, hey, you. So now it just seems like everybody is faded at this point. They're either drunk or on all the drugs, obviously, with this house music. So now I just feel like trapped in. Like, I don't like it. And I know the devil when I see it. Because by me being so
Amen.
spiritual and tapped in, I know
Amen.
when something is not right.
Amen.
I'm not judging, but I just don't want to be a part of it because how am I going to get out of
Amen.
this shit? Like, I'm already here. And then I heard
Amen.
conversations or whatever. And then P. Diddy was like, that's the one that I want. I want her. So now I feel like,
Jesus.
you know, they plotting on me like, did you bring me here on purpose? Like, is this the, you know, producer you was talking about? And I came
Yes.
here specifically
Yes,
with the
yes,
Prince
you did.
to rub elbows with people, to network for the music
It's gonna
week.
take some more than that.
But then I put two and two together like, the Prince have been saying your life is never going to be the same. You're going to be happy. Somebody's expecting you. And I just feel like that was the time that I was going to get sex trafficked or, you know, drugged or something like that. And then they kept trying to make me, like, I've been around celebrities before. If a rapper wants you or somebody wants you, they're not going to do it. They're going to send somebody else to do it. So if a waitress is coming or another girl or a pretty girl or a guy, they'll sick somebody on you. Like, take this drink, do this, do that. And then you just feel eyes on you, like watching to see if you're going to do it, when you're going to do it. So I already know what time it was. And it's crazy because I had to leave that place. In my last interview, I told you I had to escape. I had to leave from the Prince because he was telling me we was leaving for Cuba the next day.
Damn.
Cuba with who? With P. Diddy or what? Like, this is all crazy. So to see all of this stuff come out, and I escaped by leaving. I had to call the police and everything. I had to leave with the Prince. That's another story. From the Prince, from that house. I didn't leave with the other girls. I had to get my phone unlocked, of course. But, like, I had to, like, catch a taxi, not even an Uber, a taxi to another location, and then I ended up going to the airport, and I ended up leaving because I just felt bamboozled. First, I'm getting lied to about how long I'm supposed to stay there. Then you keep talking about I'm supposed to meet this producer, but we're not talking about nothing with music, but you're talking about going to Cuba. We didn't even do what we were supposed to do in Miami, or did we do what we were supposed to do in Miami at this freak off? But because I'm not
This freak off is crazy.
cooperating with what I see, and I feel like that's what the Illuminati and stuff is about, like a secret society. Like, they want to see what you allow, what you cool with, and then next thing you know, boom, take that drink, you're drugged. Take that, you're out of it. Take that pill, because everybody was off something. But you had to be being in that environment like that.
How many people were at this event?
Like hundreds.
You know
Even
what?
when it was a certain
You know
amount
what I just
outside,
thought
but
of?
in the
And
house
I'm pretty
was really
disappointed.
crowded.
Devin Haney. Come, gang. You posted a picture of you and Diddy in the pool, and you said, like, this a bucket list type shit. Like, I checked this off my bucket list. I got to hang out with Diddy. Bro, what? Nigga. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. Never mind.
You know what I'm saying? And you would think that, like, it was,
That's just
it was more
wild,
people
bro.
in the house.
Did you walked
Think about
around?
now.
Yeah, I walked around for about 5 minutes. I seen what I need to see. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, sir. Because
My boy say, I got to chill with Diddy. The dream got to chill with Diddy. Bro.
it was like selling your soul at that house. And if you like that, it's nothing to you. But if you're not like that, you're going to feel uncomfortable. And then it's like, at first I used to think P. Diddy was like, so he always talk about team love and all of this stuff. Like he's all about, no,
Team
he
love,
all about
alright.
sex, himself. And I know sex because I've dealt with men, Mark. So I know when somebody is trying to lead you on to stuff and sitting back acting like he just this macho man. And he is a charmer though. That's one thing. Like he will charm the fuck out of you. But for me, that's so game tight. I'm like, I know what this is. And I'm ready to get to the music. Like, if that's the case, you should have been like, don't tell me you about to change my life and da-da-da. And, oh, have you been writing? Oh, that's nothing too. He was
My fault. Y'all had to fix my storage real quick. That's why you gonna see that weird cut in the video. But let's continue.
touching all on me at that party. Even the rapper who touched all on me, like, that rapper was cool. Like, I was liking that rapper. But when they were like, hey, you, and doing all that, what can I do? All I could do is just say, like, move his hand, like, oh, I'm fine, but, trying to, like, still be cool. But I'm like, why do everybody feel comfortable to just touch on you? Even P. Diddy, like, why I look up and you're right there? And then, like, in my face, like, are you, like, in my house? Like, like it's weird. Like, looking at him.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
It's like when you're a kid and you're getting in trouble by your parent and you can't look them in their face. And it's like a demon. I'm telling you, like this dark spirit, like he possessing you as he's looking at you. That power, that control. So I'm like, I read The Art of Seduction, motherfucker. I know what you're doing. And you're trying to really seduce me right now. And, oh, take a drink. Oh, do this, do that. Go in there. Like it's just not nothing. And I want to know why me go in the house and why not the girl? So now you're picking and choosing. So it's fishy to me. So when all this stuff started coming out, I was like, I knew I was right. I knew it. Like, it ain't no doubt about that P. Diddy was doing all that. And like I say, I don't judge because I've been around people doing cocaine. But these hard drugs that they was doing and just, I ain't gonna lie, it was orgies and stuff going on. So all of this stuff going on, I'm like, why is people doing stuff all in the open? Like, that's just offending me and assaulting me, period. Because where am I at? I didn't sign up for this. And how can I really get out? So I had to like ease my way on out. It's security, but they not caring
not
about
gonna
what
lie,
happens
bro.
as long as that phone is closed. They damn near don't care if somebody died up in there. Ain't nobody can film it.
And
Can't
there were
nobody film
famous people or not?
It was a whole bunch of famous people.
Yeah.
Like 4 famous people and then some Instagram models. And the whole time he just was like trying to undress me with his eyes. And I was thinking like, this is really no cap. Because at that time, I always been skinny. So at that time, the son who came up to me, I was like, boy, is it because I resemble your mom? Like, like Kim Porter, like stuff like that. Like, you just never know. Like, I feel like, P. Diddy does have a type. I feel like everybody that was in that house, it was a certain type of person. It was a certain type of something that he wanted and what he liked. And you could just tell, like, he get whatever he wants. That's why he has no problem touching on you, being all in your face, popping up on you, being obnoxious, and just hounding you until you do what he say. And that's just how the industry is already, especially him, because he got a lot of money,
Because you're a singer as well, right?
Yeah, so they probably like, do you want this opportunity or what?
Okay.
And I'm like,
she keep doing that, and she keep flashing. Never mind. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna stop it right here, bro. She is very like, I like listening. Don't get me wrong, I like listening, especially to a woman. Feel me? Like, if you my lady, I love listening to you. But she very long winded, and this shit making me sleepy. So I'm gonna end it right here, bro. She basically keep repeating herself too. Like, we all know Diddy nasty. He's a nasty nigga. That's why he's in jail. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna burn in hell. Respectfully, he is gonna fucking burn to a crisp in hell, and then continue to burn. He is the fucking human representative of the devil. You feel me? But that's gonna be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, my fault. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash the like button. You feel me? Subscribe, join the family, and subscribe, join the community. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on all my social medias. You feel me? Comment any videos you want me to react to next. Any suggestions, any games you want me to play. I'm gonna get back to the game, and I've been lazy with it, but I'm gonna get back to it. And share this with your family, your friends, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.